Alright, we're finally returning to one of my favorite games of 2025, Kingdom Come Deliverance II. Finally checking out the latest DLC. Here we go. Also, I want to give a massive thank you to PlayOn and Warhorse Studios. They're actually back sponsoring this video. They actually sponsored my part 1 of the main story back in February. I also worked with them on the second DLC's launch. It was like a few months back. I did like some voice stuff for them for that. So, the fact that they're back again means a lot to me. The DLC I'm actually covering in this video, I'm actually going to try to pronounce it without butchering it. Here goes. Mysteria Ecclesiae. Not sure if I got that, but it sounded okay. It's now available on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. You can actually use my link in the description to buy it today. I didn't realize I was talking so fast right there, sorry. It just kind of took over me. This is one of those DLCs I would love to go all the way with. I've heard it's about 6 quests long, and I do the first 2 in this video. So, my guess is a 3-video series. If you want that, let me know. Likes, views, all that means a lot to me. I don't really have a goal for this video, by the way, but what I will tell you is if we get close to 10,000 likes, I'll definitely go all the way. And last thing I wanted to ask all of you, what is your vote for Game of the Year? We're near the end of 2025, so I thought I would go and ask that on this right here, because this is like one of my top picks for the year. So, alright fam, love you all. Let's go and get this. And here we go. We're officially back in KCD2. We have a beggar. Hold on. Can I give you money? I can only rob you. That's right. Hey, there's Mutt. Hold on, buddy. Let me feed you some cooked trout. Here you go.
Apparently, the city council is organizing another collection for repairs to the fortification.
There's my horse. Oh, we're vibing. This is amazing. All right. First things first, the actual spot we're going to is right here. Mysteria. They've added so much stuff to this game recently as well. You got the first and second DLC, the barber, a lot of other things as well. Performance updates as well. Let's see. Legacy of the Forge is right here.
2 collections just like it already.
We're going to be kind of going in reverse, I guess. DLC 3, and then 2, then 1. Man, playing this game again after all this time, it feels like I covered this like a year ago, but it was like, what, February, March, somewhere in there. It's just so surreal. Like, this game was so good when I first covered it. And the fact that I finished it, I was kind of surprised. It's a very long game, but I really enjoyed it a lot. Hold on, I think we're actually going the right way. Let me just double check. Down here to the side, got you. I've heard this takes you to like another area that you don't actually... I don't know, it's like you're kind of stuck in for a while. I really don't know yet. It's only a rumor as far as I know right now. We're going to find out what happens here in a second. Let's see.
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself.
Yeah, it's through here. Here we go.
Things happen here.
We're just walking in here or what? I feel like I'm breaking and entering right now. Get my torch out. I remember like in the main series, I had like 50 torches on me at all times. I love the interaction I had through that series. I was struggling in the beginning, but... Alright, this must be where it actually begins.
Henry, how you doing?
You know how it goes. It could always be worse. The war might be over, but the stench of it doesn't fade so easily. And more to the point, how are you, sir? I'm sorry you had to abandon your fortress.
It breaks my heart, too. To think I wanted to get out of here not long ago. Foolishness. But that's behind us now. Life goes on.
Anyway, sir, I don't mean to be rude, but I doubt you just want to ask how I'm doing.
No. You're right. Let me get to the point. I need help with something, but I have no one to ask, even though I know you have a lot on your plate.
Well, I'd be happy to offer my services. What's it about?
An old friend of mine reached out to me, Albik of Unichov. Does the name ring a bell?
I'm gonna go with the top one. I can't remember.
I believe we met somewhere. He's that famous healer, right?
Physician would be the more accurate term. But even that barely does him justice. He's one of the greatest scholars of our age, and also King Wenceslas's personal physician. It's whispered at court that the king has fallen seriously ill while imprisoned in Vienna.
Sigismund focuses on plundering his kingdom, and Wenceslas's health hardly seems to concern him, does it?
Maybe.
Damn. That does sound serious.
When Master Albec heard about it, he decided to act.
He wants to go all the way to Vienna to see the king.
No, for now he's heading to Sedlitz. Abbot Jan holds considerable influence at Sigismund's court. Albec wants to visit him and ask for his intercession.
Makes sense. You can't just show up in Vienna and knock on the door.
A mediator is needed. Only, I don't know if Albec chose the right man. The abbot is a politically shrewd figure and might well use Albec's visit to his own advantage.
All right, what do you need from me? What's it got to do with you, yeah.
And how does all this concern me?
As I said, it's a matter of security. God forgive me, our king's health is of course above all. But right now, I'm more worried about Albec. It took some effort, but I convinced him to wait, at least until I find him a reliable escort. And believe me, it wasn't easy. That mule's got a scholar's head, but it's a stubborn one.
I'm gonna ask all these, why not?
What's that got to do with you?
Albec and I go way back. He's been living over the Alps for a few years, studying at the university in Padua. As soon as I heard about Wenceslas, I asked him to come back. It's a serious matter, and when it comes to the king's health, he's the best there is. But I didn't expect him to act so rashly.
Can you tell me more about the abbot? Sorry, but it sounds like you're afraid of him.
Look, Henry, every high-ranking cleric's a politician in his own way. What worries me about Abbot Jan is what he ascribes his authority to. Others claim their vocation is divine will. He sees it somewhat the other way round.
I don't really get it.
It's only natural for an abbot or a bishop to question the morality of his acts. One must act, even if it means confession and penance later. Abbot Jan, though, seems to think that his every move and scheme is divine will itself, and that could be dangerous.
So, if I've got this straight, you want me to escort Wenceslas's court physician to the Sedlitz monastery, where they don't usually let anyone in, and the abbot is as thick as thieves with Sigismund, so Albec, who was dead set on going himself, can try to get access to the imprisoned Wenceslas.
No, actually, yes. That's exactly it.
All right, let's do it.
All right, I'll go with Albec. Last time I was at the monastery, it was, quite an experience.
Experience?
That's a long story. So what do you want me to do?
Stop by Albec's place, will you? He lives across the street with the quack. And give him this letter so he knows I'm sending you in person.
Tarmark, apothecary. All right, I'll go find him.
Good luck. I'll be in your debt.
All right, here we go. Side quest started, the royal physician. Man, I'm excited for this. How far away is this even? Let's see. Look at the map really quick. It should be at A. Oh, it's right here. Is Mutt drink? I guess he's drinking right there. That's fine. Man, I gotta tell you, playing this game again, it's just got like such a nice vibe to it. The setting, the dialogue back and forth, like just the.
Come and take your pick.
Like you just gotta stand there, like look at everything, you know? Like the game just feels very alive. I love that. This is the right spot, I believe. Yes, right through here. Here we go. Alchemy bench nearby. Uh-oh. Haven't done that in a while, by the way. All right, we're in the right area. Should I guess, torch it out? Why not?
Grüß dich. Wie kann ich dir helfen, mein Herr?
I'm looking for Master Albec. I heard he lives here.
That's right, but he's not in at the moment. What do you want from him?
I've got a letter for him from Lord Peter of Pisek. Do you know when he'll be back?
No idea. He went over to the neighbors in quite a rush. The women of the house sent for him. Apparently, their mate's unwell.
Albic is treating a common maid.
Well, that's just the kind of man he is.
Who are these neighbors?
Just townsfolk. Same as any around here. They live 2 doors down towards the square.
That's all I needed. Thanks.
Leb wohl, mein Herr.
Alright, we got more intel. Hey, 2 doors down. Hold on, how far away is that from here? Okay, they actually mean 2 doors down. Alright. I sometimes find myself when I'm editing videos, listening to like the soundtrack and everything. I just love just like the setting of this game a lot. Alright, we're in the right area, it looks like. They're upstairs, I'm guessing. Alright, little arrows going up. I thought about changing my armor because I'm like, these legs are very noisy, but it's like my best gear, you know?
Master Albic? Shh! I was sent by...
I don't know how you got in, but be quiet now.
Sir Peter of Pisek sent me to you.
Even if the devil himself sent you, be quiet. I need and I demand silence. And you, please. Deep breaths. All right. Your breathing is improving.
It still hurts in the chest, sir. Like a horse sat on me.
A nettle compress will get your blood flowing. It'll ease off. Ribs aren't broken and the lungs sound clean. I have a potion made for you. Take it every morning and night, and stay in bed for a few more days.
But, sir, who'll see to the house? Who'll cook? My mistress won't allow.
I'll speak with her. What you need is rest. Next time, please don't interrupt me. I need peace for my work.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
Well, it doesn't matter now. You said Lord Pisek sent you, didn't you? I think I know what this is about.
Sir Peter of Pisek gave me this letter for you, sir.
Really? Let's have a look.
Here it is. My name's Henry, and Lord Pisek says I should escort you to the monastery in Sedlitz.
Yes, yes. Peter and I had a bit of a disagreement about this matter last time. Look, Henry, I appreciate your offer, but I don't think I require your services. Either way, you delivered the letter, and I am sure Lord Pisek will reward you for that.
Let's see. Aren't you afraid to go alone? We'll go with the top one.
I heard you intend to ask at the monastery to help you get access to King Wenceslas. Is that true?
Unfortunately, yes. I'm worried about his health, and I hope Abbot Jan might intercede on my behalf.
You think Sigismund would listen to the abbot?
It's a chance, and my conscience won't let me waste it.
Are you seriously not afraid to go to the monastery alone? You do know Sigismund has taken up there, don't you?
Sigismund? He's gone already.
It may not be only him. Don't forget his influence. You can never be sure who to trust.
I don't believe Sigismund would do anything to me. He has no reason to. And he doesn't act rashly. In a way, he actually owes me. Still, I wouldn't want to count on that.
You really expect me to just walk away?
Well, if you feel that... What the hell is that racket?
Hey! Albic!
Christ, give me strength. Another bunch of impatient wretches. Perhaps this time I finally had a proper word with them.
Get out here, you piss fart!
Well, they don't look much like the debating sort.
That's unfortunately true. On the other hand, it was fortunate Lord Pisek, despite my objections, sent me a personal guard, right?
You mean me?
Who else? Come on, in the worst case, I'll just see what you're made of.
So, you finally decided to come out. About time. I won't be kept waiting in the street like some mangy mutt.
I've told you several times already. I'm busy.
Because you're wasting time on some wench instead of helping someone who actually matters.
No person is more important than any other.
Ha! For your own good, I'll pretend I didn't hear that nonsense.
All right, we got a few things here. Let's see. Violence is not the answer. What's going on here? I kind of like... Man, I don't know what to actually go with really quick. I mean... I wouldn't mind fighting, right? But it does say hard on both of these. But my number's so high on this one. I'm going to try this one. It's 26, right? It's got to, like, maybe be solvable here. Let's try it.
Calm down, sir. A respectable man like you surely understands that violence solves nothing. If you harm Master Albic, who will help you with your, ailment then?
And I'm supposed to let myself be treated like a doormat?
Of course not. But this outburst isn't exactly dignified either. Go home, and Master Albic will come to see you soon.
All right, let's go.
Good gracious. Henry, that was impressive. Hats off. Perhaps it truly would be best if we went to the monastery together. So, shall we go?
All right, a crucial point. Here we go. Yeah, we're going to be kind of there until it's over, essentially. Don't bring any stolen goods. I don't have anything stolen right now, at least. I think I stole stuff and then I put it away so I can't get caught with it, right? That's the play. Let's get it. Let's go right away. Here we go.
Yes. Let's go.
You can't go to the monastery dressed like that. Your armor would draw too much attention. Simple clothing will do. Go and change, then come back.
All right.
So I wonder if, like, my second loadout may be better. Like, maybe I don't actually need weapons for this. Let's try this one. I mean, if this doesn't actually work, I'll just go, like, get some other outfits or whatever. I got plenty of money.
I'm sorry.
Oh, one thing I need to actually do for this loadout, if this does actually work, let me put... Hold on. Put these on there. Maybe the walnuts as well. Things that won't actually, like, ruin over time. I wonder if I can actually take my schnapps with me. Hold on. I got 18 of these. There we go. Just in case. Let's try it now. Maybe this looks better. We'll see.
I'm ready. Let's go to the monastery.
Excellent.
Hey, nice.
There's nothing keeping me here. Let's go now.
I'll just grab a few essentials. All right, then. I think we can go. I've got everything I need. And you?
I'm ready too. Let's go.
Off we go.
I love the loading screens in this game. Every time I see them, I'm just kind of like... You can read the text all you want, but the actual art there, so well done. All right, whatever happens next, I'm excited for this.
Father Abbot.
Albert, my friend. Christ be praised. Master Albert, welcome. I admit I didn't expect we'd meet again so soon.
But at the Italian court, I told you I needed to speak to His Majesty.
I know, of course. But after what happened, and now with what's going on here, nonetheless, King Sigismund has already returned to Hungary.
My friend, we both know your influence reaches well beyond the monastery walls.
And so does yours. In any case, you can gain access to Sigismund's court on your own. We both know how. That matter still hasn't been settled, Albrecht. The king cares about it.
Actually, forgive me. These are grave matters concerning His Royal Majesty. Can we speak privately somewhere?
I'd like that, but I'm afraid things are rather complicated right now.
Well, what's going on, my friend? You seem a little uneasy.
I am. There are 3 seriously ill patients in the infirmary, gravely ill, and I fear the worst.
The Black Death?
Sadly, we can't rule it out. And I say that as someone who's lived through one outbreak already, and survived.
Man, you learn the plague. Who are the sick? Yeah, let me ask the bottom one.
Where would it have come from? The monastery is isolated. Few are allowed inside the cloisters.
Before King Sigismund decided to stay here, we took in many folk fleeing his army. We gave those poor souls food, shelter. Some of them washed in clean water for the first time in weeks.
And in poverty, hunger, and filth, all sorts of illnesses thrive.
On top of that, there's construction going on inside the church. There are all sorts of craftsmen and laborers in the monastic courtyard.
And who are these 3 patients?
2 are members of the monastery, Confessor Stephen and Brother Yaroslav, who works in the scriptorium, and one of the maidservants.
All right, let's see. We got one option here for hard. I mean, I got 20 on that. I've heard the number doesn't always really matter as much. I'm going to ask the top one just in case. Actually, man. Let's just go with this one.
Something seems off to you, Albert.
Yes, the maid. Women aren't allowed in the cloister. And they don't meet with the monks, do they?
Of course not. That's out of the question.
Then how could she have been infected along with 2 monks?
That, alas, I don't know.
Well, does it look like the plague?
You think I'd be alarmed over nothing?
Forgive me, Father. What are we going to do, Albert?
We'll go and see to the sick, of course. Then there'll be no reason we can't speak to the abbot in private about our matter.
What if we catch it? Yeah. That's a great... I mean, that's the first thing I would ask, right?
But what if we catch it?
My mission is to help those in need. And that risk is part of it. You're free to walk away, of course.
Lord Pisek assigned me to guard you.
I believe he had other kinds of danger in mind.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Thank you, Albrecht, for volunteering. I wouldn't have dared ask it of you.
No need to thank me. I'm a physician. And there are people here in need of help. Not only those in the infirmary. If we can rule out plague, that may put your mind at ease too.
That's what I'm praying for. And of course, I'm open to discussing that matter of ours later on. I'll have a room prepared for you right in the infirmary. Brother Benedict, one of our novices, is there, and will tell you all you need to know.
Thank you. But I'd like to ask one small favor. I've been here many times before, but Henry's here for the first time. Would one of the brothers be able to show him the monastery? I'd rather he not get lost like I did all those years ago.
Of course. If you'd like, Henry, just ask Brother Petramil. I just spoke with him before you arrived. He'll show you around and gladly answer any questions.
Thank you, Father.
Very well. We've talked long enough. Let's get to work. Will you come with me to the infirmary, Henry?
Of course. Wouldn't let you go alone, would I?
I didn't think so.
Alright, following. Man, I love this game.
Tell me, Henry, didn't the abbot seem anxious to you?
Yes. Although it's not like he tried to hide it much. The plague's a terrible illness. But surely they'd recognize it in the infirmary. Why would he need you?
Well, the thing is, the monastery
Greetings.
isn't in great shape. Not that you'd notice right away. King Wenceslas borrowed heavily from settlers. And now the monastery has to sell land to pay off its debts. And when Sigismund marched on the town with his army, that didn't help matters either. And if plague really did break out, that could be the final nail in the coffin. The abbot might be forced to dissolve the monastery. But let's not jump to conclusions. I want to see the sick with my own eyes before we start worrying about the plague.
Everything about this DLC has just been fantastic. The fact we're like in an isolated area for this entire thing is awesome. The other DLCs, eventually I'm going to go back and try those as well, but I don't know, this is just one of those where I was like, let me just at least, you know, see what it's all about. This one in particular kind of piques my interest. It kind of reminds me of that other quest where we were in the main story and we had to solve, like, what somebody had or whatever. I can't remember what actually went down. It's been a while. Game was massive. There's that soundtrack. Uh-oh.
So, this is the confessor. What do you make of it, Henry?
I mean, this is very hard. I mean, I don't really know what the number actually... I mean, maybe the bottom one?
I wouldn't know. I'm no physician like you.
Well, the good news, I suppose, is that he's not in agony. Pain's part of life, but no one deserves to suffer too much.
Nod, seriously, no one. I mean, I like the top one. The other one's kind of putting bad things on other people, so we'll just nod.
Compassion, Henry, whether for the suffering or even the enemy, is part of every good physician's character. Unfortunately, not every physician is a good one.
Albek? Albek of Unichov?
Zacharias? What are you doing here?
Wherever His Majesty goes, I must follow. You know how it is. But why aren't you in Padua, studying? Have you been missing your homeland?
I was summoned home for urgent matters. And since I'm here, the abbot asked for my help.
Ah, yes. This plague he's so afraid of.
Plague? Do you believe it? Am I such a poor teacher?
Of course not. But until now, it was just my word against the abbot's. In other words, I am truly glad you're here, my friend.
Henry, allow me to introduce Master Zacharias of Prchatsitz. He once studied under me, but became a trusted friend, and eventually the personal physician of King Sigismund.
You flatter me, Albek. The road to that post was a good deal more torturous than you make it sound. And you are...
Protector. I like Protector.
Henry of Skalitz. By order of Sir Peter of Pisek, I'm here to protect Master Albek.
Though I've no idea from what. But who am I to argue, eh?
Quit complaining. You might find an aide like him more useful than you think. Anyway, this here is Dinesh. He didn't come entirely of his own will either, but he's proven a reliable man.
Dinesh Latskvi, gentlemen.
Well then, now we all know each other, shall we finally return to the matter of the patients? Zacharias, I presume the abbot summoned you for the same reason as me.
Aye, though I've only had time to merely examine them all.
What did you find out, yeah?
So what did you find out?
All three share the same symptoms. It begins with weakness, Then comes fever, rash, and later, bloody diarrhea. By far the best off is the confessor here. He can still talk. The maid and the translator from the scriptorium are much worse. They sleep most of the day, and when they do speak, it's nonsense, because they're delirious with fever.
Right. In that case, first we need to bring down the fever. Have they given you anyone to assist?
Yes, Benedict. He's a novice and a bit odd, but he knows more about alchemy than most.
We'll need linen and clean water for compresses. Pre-boiled water is best. Have you got chamomile decoctions?
Benedict brews a fresh batch every evening.
And what are they feeding them?
Mostly bread, fruit. Yesterday they had fish, but they haven't eaten much of it.
Well, I thought as much. They might as well give them dry pretzels. They should be getting something light and nourishing. Preferably in liquid form, broths, stews, thin porridge.
Agreed. Dinesh will speak to Solarius Julian. You know the way to the kitchen, right?
Consider it done.
Then fetch herbs from Joachim. I gave him a list of what we'll need.
Gentlemen?
Joachim, you say? Well now.
How can I help? Yeah.
Can I help in any way?
The best thing you could do is find out what the patients were doing before they ended up here. Diseases spread through foul air. So if we find where the three of them were breathing the same air, we'll find the source of the infection too.
Who should I start with?
Who should I start with?
If I were you, I'd start with the confessor. He's the only one still lucid enough to speak. Better hurry. He might take a turn for the worse any moment.
Who should I ask about the maid?
As far as I know, her name's Blezhna. She gets her work assignments from Steward Zdenek. So I'd go and speak to him. And apparently, she's got a friend here. She might know something too. Try and find her.
Who might know the monk who was translating in the scriptorium?
Everything to do with books is handled by the librarian. His name's Crispin. He likes the sound of his own voice, but if you're patient, he might tell you what our patient was working on.
Can I help with anything else?
No, that's more than enough now.
Once you've found something, come back. Maybe we'll have figured out more by then.
All right, game save. We got 3 different things popping up. Okay, first things first. So they said that they're all kind of like the exact same symptoms, delirious with a fever, kind of speaking gibberish when they wake up, breathing the same air. What kind of calls all this potentially? Find like the location of that. Confessor first. Okay, let me just look at the actual journal really quick. Gets shown around. B is optional. I mean, let's just do C really quick. C is right here next to us. There's a confessor.
How do you feel?
Like I'm turning inside out.
Don't worry. I'll let you rest. But first, I need to know who you've been seeing lately. And where.
What? Why?
Let's see. Very hard. We're trying to find the source of the illness. That'd be great to know, but 20 is very low for this, it feels like. Plus, this is very hard.
Because Master Albic ordered me to. The royal physician who's in charge of your care now, too.
So you don't really know anything yourself. You're just repeating what he said. And now you're asking me to do something that serious. I'm a confessor, you know? I can't. I mustn't break the seal of confession or tell you what anyone confided in me.
All right, we got very hard. This isn't just about you. Yeah, I like that one, but very hard. It's kind of tough to go for. I felt now if it was like switched, maybe I'd go for this. There's a possibility. I don't like either of these. But I gotta choose something. I guess I could also like just leave. Let's try leaving.
I'll leave you to rest then.
Wait, please. Do you think that I might ask you for something?
What is it?
I'd like to have some flowers. Something living to cover up the ever-present stench of decoctions.
Sure.
What would you want flowers for? You'd be better off brewing a fever remedy from them.
Do I need a reason? I just like them. Their color, their fragrance. That's what I miss the most here.
I'll see what's growing nearby and bring you some. It'll brighten the place up a bit at least.
Thank you, lad.
Alright, we've kind of expanded upon this one. Alright. Confessor was first. I'm assuming E is probably like the other thing now. No, it's not that. Okay, never mind. Librarian, steward. Okay, well, you know what? Look at this area. Hold on. Let me zoom out a little bit. Man, we are definitely like a little central hub area. I like this a lot. There's like side things here too. Interesting. A field right there. What is this? Hidden booze. Flower storage. Monastery kitchen. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's just try going over to... I think I'm going to go to B really quick. Mainly because if it gets shown around, maybe I can actually find where the stuff is, you know? Alchemy area. Okay. I'm almost certain we're going to be, like, using that here in a minute. How do I get out of this area? Little bed area back here. Can I lockpick? It's empty. Never mind. Alright. I think what we should try to do first, get shown around, and then from there, kind of get our bearings. Is the store open? I don't think it does. Wait, does it? It does. Okay.
Calm down first. Where did you say it hurts?
Down here. Under my belly. It's like someone stabbed me with a red-hot poker.
I see. It sounds like an ordinary, woman's matter. It usually comes with its fair share of pain.
What do you mean, woman's matter? This is different. Trust me, I can tell.
In that case, I don't know. I don't have the necessary theoretical knowledge for this.
I don't mind. I'll take anything you have. A bit of hogweed, at least. Or a leech to suck the bad stuff out.
The pain you describe likely can't be treated with medicine. Maybe repentance will help? Forgive me, I have other duties to attend to.
Great.
I'm gonna talk to her.
Is there anything I can help you with, good wife?
Who are you calling good wife? The name's Maddie. And no, only a Sawbones can help me. Or the Reaper, maybe.
Then it's your lucky day. Because I'm a bit of both. Tell me what's bothering you, Maddie.
Well, it hurts like hell. Here, below my belly. It feels like a couple of hounds fighting over a piece of bacon. And the Holy Brother over there won't help. Says it's a woman's issue. Only I'm regular as a Vesper's bell. This is something else.
That's a vivid description.
How long has it been hurting? Yeah, maybe this is like intel on... Like, maybe she's got like the beginning symptoms, right?
How long has it been hurting?
Well, it started the day before yesterday, and it's only gotten worse since then. And I've tried everything. Calamus, yarrow. I even prayed to Saint Benedict and rubbed garlic on my stomach. I even tried hanging from a ladder upside down so it could pass through me. All for nothing. And I almost bashed my head getting down.
What were you doing before it started hurting?
Working like a dog I was. Who said I wasn't? Zdeněk? Alright, so I sat down on the stairs, just for a little while. My legs were killing me. Besides, those stairs were bloody hard. And ice cold too. It's a wonder I didn't freeze in place.
All right, enough. I get it. All right. I'll try to help you somehow.
Trying to diagnose you? I'm not ready for that.
If nothing else, I'll put in a word for you at the infirmary.
God bless you. Not many folks would make the effort. They're sitting in there reading about a burning bush. Oh, well, I'm here burning from the inside.
Try to help Maddie. Okay, I want to definitely try to help her, but we got like the main stuff to actually worry about. I mean, all this is technically side quests, but I want to get shown around first, which I believe is right up here. What is A? Try to help Maddie. Okay, that's just like a new thing that just popped up. Hold on, it says get shown around, but did it get changed? Let me zoom out. What does my journal say? I gotta go back in there. You know what? Here's what we should do first. I think we should just like try to go down to... Let's do D. Hold this side. Why not? There's a lot of things you can do around here too.
Greetings to you.
I think overall, this game, I mean, if they keep expanding upon it, never met like a KCD 3, I mean, I'm telling you, there's so many possibilities of this type of game, right? Love it.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
You're Zdeněk, right? They say you're the steward here. I need to find out something about Blazena.
She's lying in the infirmary. What's it to you?
She's in a bad way. Master Albic is treating her, but to work out what's wrong, I need to know what she's been doing lately.
Oh, I see. That's different. What do you want to know, then?
What sort of work does Blazena usually do?
All sorts. She's a maid, so she does whatever needs doing.
Did she ever go into the monastery?
What would she do there? Women aren't allowed in. But she still manages to get where she's not allowed.
What do you mean by that?
It'll sound terrible with her being sick now.
Whatever it is, out with it.
I think she's been stealing. Lately, food's been going missing from the pantry, and she and I are the only ones with a key. I was just about to throw her out, but then she fell ill.
Where does Blazena sleep? I'd like to take a look at her room.
What for? How do I know you won't nick something?
Excuse me? I can bring Master Albic here if you like, but he's got better things to do. Like saving Blazena and the others.
All right, no need to shout. Blazena sleeps in the house across from the church, like most of the help. When you enter, go through the door on the right, then up the stairs. Her bed and chest are by the window.
I'll take a look there if that's all right. Who was Blazena closest with here?
She shared a room with Valerie. I had to separate them more than once so they'd stop chatting and get to work.
And how do I recognise Valerie?
Easy. She's the only blonde among the maids.
And where do I find Valerie?
That's her, standing over there. But listen, don't tell her what I suspect. She might take it the wrong way.
All right.
Thanks.
Greetings. Do you need something?
I need to find something out about Blazena. And they say you know her better than anyone.
Well, we share a room, but we're not that close, really. Why?
I'm helping the physician treating her, and anything I find out could help. I spoke to the steward, but he wasn't very helpful.
Zdeněk? I don't know. I doubt I'll tell you anything he hasn't already.
Yeah, why are you so tense? The fact that it's 24? Man, I want to try this so bad. Man, it's got to be high enough, right? It's got to be. I'm going for it.
What is it? Why are you suddenly on edge?
When Blazena fell ill, I was there. I sleep right next to her. What if I caught it too?
Don't pretend. You were calm until I said your steward sent me.
Shh! Quiet!
What is it?
I'll tell you something, but not in front of him. If he heard, he'd skin me alive.
Oh, wow, we got a lot going on here. I'll protect you. I like that one. Oh, man. I mean, I feel like both of these should actually work, right? This is like a knight in shining armor type thing, you know? I'll protect you. Don't worry about it. I'm going to try this one.
As long as I'm here, he won't touch you. You've got nothing to fear.
That's just it. You're not here forever. One day you'll leave, and then what'll happen to me?
I don't think Zdeněk will forget about me so easily.
All right, then. What did Zdeněk tell you about Blazena?
Well, he said he suspects that Blazena's been stealing.
That scoundrel. I knew he'd try feeding you lies.
How do you know he's lying? Yeah.
How can you be so sure Zdeněk lied to me?
Because I caught him red-handed. I saw him going through Blažena's things. Her chest.
You think he was looking for something?
Maybe. I saw him take something out of her chest.
And do you know exactly what he took?
No. It was already getting dark, and the bastard's quick with his hands. But it must have been something small. Right after that, he slipped out and went down into the cellar outside.
Do you know where Zdeněk sleeps? Maybe I should have a look.
We live in the same house. Me and Blažena sleep upstairs. He's got a bed in the kitchen downstairs, just opposite the door.
And what sort of cellar is it?
The entrance is in the yard, under the stairs. There's food down there, but mainly that's where the monastery wine is kept. There are a few rooms down there, and only Zdeněk has a key to some of them.
Sounds like a perfect place to stash stolen goods. But why would Zdeněk lie about Blažena stealing?
I don't know what went on between them, but lately he's been giving her a hard time. I think he wants to get rid of her.
Now? When poor Blažena's ill?
That's just grist to his mill. The poor lass can't even defend herself, and he wants to take advantage of it.
Why would the steward want to get rid of an ordinary maid?
Isn't it enough that he's a scoundrel? Maybe he fancied her and she laughed in his face. Serves him right.
Did Blažena have a sweetheart?
That? I'm not entirely sure.
So someone's been sniffing round her?
I only ever saw her once, chatting cheerfully in the doorway of the monastery with some monk.
Monks aren't supposed to talk to women, right?
And I haven't told anyone but you about it, and you keep it to yourself too. Blažena's got it hard enough as it is.
Where did Blažena usually go around the monastery?
All over?
Right, but that doesn't help me. Where did only she go?
Zdeněk gave her the pantry key, so she was the only one who had access to it.
And where is that pantry?
That same cellar I already told you about. The one I saw Zdeněk run into.
That'll do for now. I'll take a look in that cellar and see what I can find.
Right, but how is all this supposed to help Blažena get better?
Well, to be honest, I don't know myself. But Master Albik said to find out what I can.
And how is Blažena doing?
Not good. She'll be fine. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I mean, I'm going to go with this one.
I don't know. I don't want to frighten you or give you false hope either. But at least she's in good hands.
Let's hope she recovers. I miss her high spirits. And her laugh. Without her, it's so horribly quiet here.
Take care then. They're sitting in there.
All right, game saved.
About a burning bush.
We got more options now. All right, first things first. What is F? Hold on, let's see. Search the room is optional. I definitely want to do that, but problem is if I don't get like caught, you know. The cellar as well. I mean, all that's right here, so maybe we should try it.
Look out!
I feel like this could definitely... Wait. There's Maddie. Can I actually go in here without getting caught? Do I have a torch? It's just right here. No torch or anything. No weapons. Well, this is all the food and everything. Hold on. I got torches. Okay. I don't have any equipped. There we go. We'll try this really quick. Can you actually accelerate time here? You can't delay it. Interesting. You can't like wait till night and sneak in here. I think this is it right here. Lockpick easy. Hold on. Is anybody next to me? Before we just go all like crazy on this day. Hold on. Let's just see. Anybody upstairs? Wait, this is the right area. Open.
That's a lot of coin. Suspiciously much for a common maid.
Taking all that. We got a key to the pantry. Give me that thing. Man, I love games like this so much. Rob, still, I'm good. Actually, hold on, let me see what's actually available here. Don't mind if I do, right? Wait, it goes even higher? Hold on. Detective Henry's on the case, baby. Oh. Me and my son been doing that a lot. He'll just like to bark like a dog for some odd reason. Really not sure why. Lockpick medium. I mean, I don't really need to get anything up here. I'm kind of like just doing all this extra stuff. Let me just go back down. I think it's cool. It's like how fast kids grow. Like, so my son, when I first played the main story like earlier this year, he hadn't said a single word really. And now, taking all this, now he can actually count to 10, you know? Night and day difference. I don't want to risk it. I could eat, but I'm good right now.
Sitting in there reading about a burning
poking around that door
while I'm here
Everybody's just kind of like standing around. I'm kind of worried about this. Okay.
from the inside.
There we go.
Couldn't care less.
As long as he doesn't see me, we should be okay. Where's the actual entrance point to this thing? Is it right next to him? Wait, is it down here? Yeah, this has to be it. Open. Hold on. What's down here? Unlock and open. This has to be it. No, maybe not. Take a few onions. Why not? So my first thought whenever I heard like potential plague type thing is, there's a torch there, might as well just steal this. Get an extra one. Can never carry too many torches, it feels like. What is this right here? Lockpick. Give me that thing. Lockpick hard, okay. I could go for it, but it's been a while. What I have to actually do for these is mouse and keyboard, right? So I think we should actually start with a basic one, but what does it even say right quick? Hold on. Or let me just tap down and set it up. It says search the cellar. Alright, let me get my mouse and keyboard ready. I'm gonna try this really quick. And here we go, we got 29 chances here. And I'm worried about this. Get ready. Nope. We got it. Let's go. Woo, baby.
Why is there wine spilled everywhere?
That ain't good. Rob?
Someone's been hammering these barrels shut. An empty wine barrel. Wine in a tub. But it looks watered down to me.
Has it been poisoned or something? I don't want to take anything else if I don't have to. Plus, they're also like searching in a way.
If I had some balls and a mustache, they would freak me.
Is there anything else down here? Let me double check. It says search the cellar. I mean, I'm already doing that now, so looking for you to kind of inspect, maybe on the ceiling or anything. Nope. I thought it was blood at first, but it's just wine. Pick up. I don't want to like steal anything that's like a weapon because I don't really need that for this area. I mean, I guess that's it, right? Yeah, it's like we didn't get everything. Check all the rooms one more time, just in case. Rob, no, I'm good there. Still schnapps, I'm good. And spec
These
brills.
must be barrels from Lorca. So the watered wine was originally from the monastery vineyard.
Interesting. All right. Basically, go around and like hit the inspect button whenever I see it pop up. Rob, I'm good there. Nothing else back here. Okay. I could close the doors. Let me actually do that. Forgot how smart the NPCs in these games are.
Of course. Now I get it. Steward Zdenyek's watering down the monastery wine. If the abbot found out about this, he'd throw him out.
Alright, we got more intel. I think we're probably good. Lockpick, let me go ahead and steal these. Just in case, right? Lockpick hard. Anybody up there that's... Well... Nobody's actually walking down, so I want to try this one as well. It can't hurt, right? Already have everything. Okay, mouse and keyboard time. Alright, where is it? Glowing. Here? Really? Oh, man. Lock in. Let's go, baby. Alright, we're good. Let me save my game because that was almost too smooth, right? Alright, we're good. Woo! Let's get it, baby. Alright, what's next? This is like side stuff within the actual side stuff. I want to try to help out Maddie as well, but... Man, let's just go to B. Back over here. I wonder, since you can't really progress time... I don't believe this entire thing's timed as far as, like, if you don't get it done in time, they're gonna die or whatever, but maybe it is? I don't know. I don't like lockpicking unless it's nighttime for some reason, but back there was kind of an exception, I guess. Now let's get shown around, I guess. There's the person right out there. Here we go.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Brother Petramil?
Yes, and you are?
My name's Henry. I'm accompanying Albik of Unichov. The abbot said you'd show me around the monastery.
Of course. The monastery grounds are extensive, and I'm glad you're open to advice on getting around. Would you like to go now?
Yes, please.
Our monastery was the first Cistercian monastery in Bohemia, and is thus the mother of all our order's monasteries in these lands.
The following thing is so nice in this game. Just kind of hang back and watch. Almost like a mini cutscene in a way.
This is the gate to the monastery. Within the monastery grounds, you'll find the workers' dwellings, farm buildings, and fish ponds. And on the far side of the monastery, we've got an orchard and gardens.
I saw quite a few knights here. Do they live here?
Those are brothers of the Teutonic Order. The abbot offered them lodging while they're gathering resources in Kuttenberg for their next campaign.
How long are they supposed to stay?
No one knows. But it doesn't look like they're in any great hurry.
Just eyeballing me for no reason. I do miss the back and forth between like him and Sir Hans Capon. Henry's a cool character. I like him as like the main person from the first game and this one as well. It's just like his personality just fits the game so well.
This is the kitchen. From here, Salarius Julian oversees the state of the monastery stores and the meals for the brothers.
Good to know where to come if I get hungry.
Yes. But please, try not to speak with the other brothers too much.
Why not? Have they taken a vow of silence?
The rule of Saint Benedict encourages the cultivation of silence. The brothers shouldn't be chatting idly, but rather turning their minds to work and to God.
What if I need something?
In case of need, of course you may speak to them. But for ordinary tasks and objects, we've developed our own gestures. You don't need to learn them, though. As a guest, you won't need access to such things. Let's continue the tour. Please, follow me. This is our monastery library and scriptorium. Brother Crispin, our librarian, does a splendid job. Our collection may not be the largest, but it's exceptionally colorful.
What's your scriptorium working on?
Brother Yaroslav is working day and night translating some Italian book. He's the most gifted translator I've ever met. But every gift comes with its dark side.
What do you mean?
Well, he's a bit of a free thinker.
And how does that show?
He asks senior brothers about matters a devout brother ought not to ponder, and such things have no place in our monastery.
Can I borrow any books here?
Yes, but please try not to take them out of the library. We already have trouble with brothers not returning them. I think I myself might have a forgotten volume or two in my cell.
Can I help with that?
That's up to Brother Crispin. But it's true he's overburdened and sorely short of time. Try asking him.
All right, I'll check with him. If Albic doesn't need me urgently.
That would be kind of you. So, let's move on. This is the chapter hall. Here, Abbot Jan receives important visitors and pilgrims.
You mean like when Sigismund came?
Of course. That was the most important visit, and duty of recent years.
Have you had any other such visitors recently?
When Sigismund left, his court physician, Master Zacharias, remained.
And what does he do here?
He's assisting Brother Benedict in the infirmary, and also teaching him new things. So, why exactly has your master come?
He wants to ask the abbot for something.
I see. And he hopes it'll succeed?
Well, he's rather stubborn. And he seems on good terms with the abbot, so who knows?
Indeed. Let's continue the tour. Please, follow me.
I feel like I should have done this first, right?
Next, we'll visit the beating heart of our monastery. Please, ignore the ongoing work.
I just keep seeing things I could possibly steal when nobody's around, you know? Maybe I'll come back. We'll see.
Welcome to the Church of the Assumption of the Virgin Mary. It's the pride of our monastery and the dominant landmark of the region.
What's with the hole in the floor?
Yes. That's one of the hazards of ongoing repair. But that's not something a guest need concern himself with.
I don't mind. Tell me.
There's not much to tell. During repairs, the floor collapsed into the cellar spaces, and we're working on fixing it.
Oh, come on. There's got to be more to it. A cellar under the church? Storing onions on sacred ground?
Not onions, but bodies. Beneath the church is a crypt where abbots and other esteemed benefactors of the monastery are laid to rest.
I see why you wouldn't want to spread that around. It doesn't look like a good omen.
It certainly doesn't. Perhaps we should leave the laborers to their work and move along.
Let's move on.
I love how story-driven this DLC has been so far. Like a detective-type case. Figure out what started the illness and the plague or whatever they got going on here. Getting all the facts. Oh, let me just see if it actually lets me potentially steal this. Oh yeah, Silver Chalice, I'm coming back for you, buddy.
Greetings to you.
Did you notice the cemetery by the monastery when you arrived?
No. I was more focused on Albic.
I see. Then let me inform you. Over 10,000 bodies are buried here, and some were brought from over 100 miles away.
Why here of all places?
Over a century ago, Abbot Heidenreich went on a pilgrimage to the Holy Land and brought back soil from Christ's tomb. Since then, people have come here in great numbers. After the plague and the wars of recent years, their numbers have only grown. We recently built the ossuary to have a place to lay the dead. These cells are reserved for brothers who hold an official position in the monastery.
And which cell is yours?
If you come through the garden gate, it's the first cell on the right. But I spend most of the day making rounds around the monastery, or assisting the abbot, who has his office above us.
Where does that gate lead?
To the garden surrounding the monastery. If you ever crave solitude and natural beauty within the monastery walls, do not hesitate to visit.
Should we move on?
Please, this way. Next, I'll show you the abbot's chapel.
Won't the abbot mind?
Apparently not. The Right Reverend instructed me to give you as thorough a tour of the monastery as possible, including the chapel. He said ignorance mustn't hinder your ability to assist your master.
Kind of just getting some intel. The fact that they bring bodies here to bury them is kind of a strange thing, but I don't know. We'll
the
find
last
out.
part of our tour. This chapel is where the abbot himself prays. The painting above the altar shows Archangel Michael weighing souls on a scale. We see sinners cast to hellish beasts and pious souls rising to the gates of heaven.
Weighed against what?
Sins against acts of humility, sacrifice, and labor. A humble and disciplined life.
And that's enough?
Sin isn't easily redeemed. It must be repaid with good deeds, or so it ought to be, at least. I'll now take you to Master Albic in the infirmary. Please follow me.
All right, last stop coming up. It is kind of unusual. I just realized it's like in real life. I've never actually seen a brand new cemetery, right? It's always been like the ones that have always been there. I always wonder about that. Where's he going? Like I just like randomly stopped. Yeah, I'm actually curious what's like gonna happen here because a lot of moving parts, a lot of characters all of a sudden popping up, helping different ones, getting all the facts, people lying already. I mean,
and here's the infirmary where you'll find Master Albic. Anything else you'd like to ask?
Let's see. Where am I not allowed?
Are there any other interesting places you haven't shown me?
What exactly are you helping Master Albic with?
Guarding him, trying to learn. I'm gonna say I'm guarding him. Keep it simple, right?
Well, I make sure nothing happens to Albic.
Then you'd likely get along with the Order Knights. They're camped on the far side of the monastery. Master Ludolf even allows them to train with weapons here. Perhaps they take you in.
I'd say I know everything I need. I'll go and check what Master Albic needs.
Good luck. And God be with you.
And with you.
All right, we got that done. This is a very like large set of quests all kind of in one section, right? All right, so the next thing is to actually confront, but should I go, man, should I try to help Maddie first? Put in a good word. Where's B at? B's back over here. You'd also get like some flowers for the other person, but I don't really know. I guess like the main area, little garden area. We'll try that in a little bit. Can't go through there, really. Let me double check the map. Gotta go around. Okay, yeah, back this way. I was like already over there. That's funny. Can I just cut through here now? Oh, we're back in here, but I don't think I'd actually got the side door. Let me double check. Because it's like right out here. I'm sure I can't. Yeah, you can't go that way. All right. Back out and around. Man, playing this game again? Like a dream come true. It really is. Where am I even at right now? Just kind of opening every door. Did I just like do an entire loop for no reason? Alright, so how do I actually get to... Because... I want to go there. I was trying to like get to this like garden area. And what does this go to? Nothing? Okay. Kind of getting our bearings really quick. Is there anything this way? I'm just curious. Besides things that can maybe still... Golden crucifix? Silver cup? I mean, I would take that, but I don't really need the money. Plus, I don't want to get caught stealing. This must be like the outside door type thing, yeah. Does it loop around? It does, okay. How convenient. Alright, here we go. Can I just take these without getting... I'm just gonna like take everything I see just in case, right? Hey, survival 20 and a perk point. I'll take it. Wash yourself, I'm good.
Good day.
I'm gonna take all these because why not? I'm almost certain I'm gonna have to like craft some kind of tonic very soon, you know? It's only a matter of time. I saw like the alchemy bench there. I saw them like, alright, let's gotta go down here in a second. I think we have enough of these at least. How about some of these? Nothing. Can't collect those. Alright. It's one of those games where I can kind of just like chill and just vibe out while I play it. It's just very relaxing, if you would. Alright, alchemy bench next to me. I just kind of saw everything down there. I feel like the way the game's kind of going, I don't want anything to happen like the main character we actually got brought here with, you know? Maybe they're safe, maybe they're not. I really don't know. Let's check over here. What you got? Anything? Sage? Give me some of that. Get everything I possibly can. Like guy takes like one. He actually got all 15 there. My goodness, hold on. Wormwood, sign me up, fam. Got some poppy, nice. I'm gonna take all these. This is so funny. I'm just like taking everything, and nobody's stopping me. All right, I think we're good. I don't want to overdo it. I mean, as I, you know, pretty much have all of them now. So, all right, we got some over there as well, but it looks like the exact same type of layout. All right, let's go back to B. Go back inside, see if any of these actually work for the person we talked to earlier. Can I cut through here? It looks like it may go to something. Hold on, let's see what's back here. Lockpick hard. Okay, I don't want to get caught yet, so we'll wait. I'm assuming this will open. Here we go. All right, going back inside. Like I'm on full sprint right now. Let me see if any of these actually work. Wait, hang on. Won't tell me anything. Need some advice. A girl is sick. Let me actually do this one really quick. That's the side thing within the side thing, right?
Master, I need your advice. A girl is feeling ill, and you're the only one who might be able to help. It's a bit, unusual.
Another fallen ill. And another girl, no less.
She's not infected. Her belly hurts. That is, below her belly. She says it comes from below.
What, exactly?
The pain, I mean. Unless she's the best liar I've seen, she says it burns like hell.
Yes, but are we talking about ulcers? Fistulas? Swelling of the lower intestine? Or perhaps inflammation of the uterus?
She said it started after she'd been sitting on some cold steps.
Cold steps, you say? I wonder. Of course. This is just like the case Trotter of Salerno wrote about. Coldness in the lower abdomen, inflammation of the urinary tract accompanied by sharp pains. This can lead to bladder distension or pelvic congestion.
Aye. It sounds like all that's happening while we're standing here talking about it.
You don't see a case like this every day. I'll have to write down all my findings in detail.
So do you know what to do? You've treated this before?
Not at all. I've never come across something like this. Most women sort out their problems with the help of herb women, whispering into the water and brewing potions according to the stars. Usually, they only come and see a studied physician when it's already too late.
Well, she went to see Benedict, but he seemed even more flustered than she was.
I'm not surprised. Only a handful of physicians have read De Curis Mulierum, even though it has so much knowledge to offer.
So, how can I help Maddie? The poor girl is suffering like a wounded animal.
Of course. This calls for a concoction with soothing and diuretic effects. Here's the recipe. Brew it with care. She should feel relief almost immediately, but I've heard it may cause delirium and facial twitching. Like I said, I haven't tried it myself.
All right. Thank you.
All right, let's go ahead and just, do the rest of these really quick. All right, here we go.
I spoke to the confessor, but he won't tell me anything. He says he's bound by the seal of confession.
That's what I was afraid of. In his own interests, you'll probably have to proceed a little dishonorably.
What do you mean?
Try searching his cell to start with. You might find something there to point us in the right direction.
And do you know which cell is his?
If I'm not mistaken, Benedict said the confessor's cell is right beneath the abbot's chamber, opposite the spiral staircase.
Well, I don't expect much, but I'll give it a try. Since we're spending time together, why don't you tell me more about yourself?
Sigismund Albrecht of Unichov, Doctor of Medicine of the Prague University and Doctor of Law of the Padua University. Personal physician and advisor to His Royal Highness King Wenceslas in matters of law and personal affairs alike. Though if you're interested in the specifics of my career, I'd recommend asking someone more knowledgeable who can appreciate the complexity of my journey from a bachelor's degree in the liberal arts to the royal court.
I'm gonna ask all these.
How did you come to treat King Wenceslas?
My talents and abilities speak for themselves. Not long ago, when I returned to Prague from Padua, word quickly got out that a capable physician had arrived. People started coming to me with all sorts of troubles. Then one day, the royal carriage stopped in front of my home. We rushed to Perglitz, where I found Wenceslas moaning in pain while his alchemists bathed him in various oils.
Which I reckon wasn't of much help.
Not in the slightest. But the treatment turned out to be quite simple. A diet. And its effects were near miraculous. Wenceslas has held me in close regard ever since. He soon learned I was learned in law as well, so I became his personal advisor. A few years ago, I was given a title for my services, as well as the particle of Unichov. As you can see, when you have the reputation of the best physician in the kingdom and knowledge of medicine and law alike, people seek you out on their own.
I hear you've written several books. What are they about?
About medicine. What else? I'm most proud of the Compendium Medicinae, a summary of medical knowledge. I wrote it mainly for students and practitioners, but I'm also planning to write a book about health and how to keep healthy. It won't just be advice on how to survive the plague or treat a fever. It'll be a guide on how to live correctly and sensibly. What to eat, when to sleep, how to exercise, what to avoid. I believe that health is not a coincidence, but the result of a sensible lifestyle. Those who know and follow these rules won't need to visit the physician as often, which may be an unpleasant truth to some of my colleagues.
How is medicine in Italy different from Bohemia?
Massively. Though my local colleagues don't like to hear it. In Italy, especially in Padua, emphasis is placed on precise observation, analysis of causes and effects, and above all, prevention. Italians pay more attention to the connection between diet, environment, and health. Something I have tried to introduce here, albeit with limited success. Czechs are used to heavy, fatty foods and rely more on miracles than sensibility. Here, physicians are taken as a last resort. In Italy, a physician's word is law for daily life.
Alright, that'll be all. Alright, we got some more stuff popping out. Let's see. What's the closest thing to us? I'm assuming, well, everything's like on this side of the map now. We got Jay down here. So right now we got... Man, search the Confessor Stephen's cell. Yeah. Might be the play, but... It's optional. I'm gonna go to Jay really quick. Like how this quest is like... Got so many branching parts, you know? I love it. So don't actually save that girl. We gotta like make a concoction. One of these alchemy benches here in a little bit. I keep thinking I can like go through that door for some reason. I'm not sure why. I'm like, let me just try this really quick. Just kidding.
Fail.
How close are we to Jay? It's on the other side. Got you. There's the well. First thing I think about when I see like an outbreak type thing, I always think about the water supply, right? The crazy stuff like that, but you never know. All right, Jay is right over here. I'm probably gonna stay inside for this one. Yeah, hold on, let me go back in. The garden's back there too.
Mind where you're going.
Is it lockpick very easy? We got people everywhere. I can't even... There's no way I can do this right here. Zero chance, right? How do I get him distracted?
What was I thinking of?
Can I, like, go through this side? Like, does this actually, like, loop around if I do it this way? Let me just, like, close the door and see what happens. Oh, there's a person right there, but maybe they won't care. Nope, they're coming back. Man, so how do you actually get this? Because, well, they're actually walking away. I'm going to save my game and go for it. So we got the schnapps, baby. I'm going for it. Master Thief definitely helps out. All right.
Oh. That's quite a lot of valuables. Something doesn't add up here. There's not much here. So where did the valuables come from?
So the other person had like a lot of money. They got a lot of valuables. Maybe they're like trying to get people to die so they can profit off them. I don't know. That's just like my guess, maybe. I really don't know. Like take their stuff afterwards. Get a letter here, whatever they're writing technically.
So that's why the Confessor wanted flowers from me. He must like them.
Huh. Is that all that's in here, though? Check the journal. I mean, yeah, the icon's gone, so here we go. Mar, what's next? I feel like... Hold on, what does the eyes say really quick? Confront. Try to help Maddie. That's going to be through alchemy, so... I want to try giving some of the flower stuff I found to the Confessor, but really don't know if that's actually going to work right now or not. We could give it a shot, I guess. Back over here.
They let us out of here. What do you say?
You. Forget it.
Wait.
Go train with Carl.
Young man, could we borrow you for a moment?
1 second. No. Where did he go? Hold on. Am I tripping? Here he is. Okay, let me save my game before we actually talk to him, just in case. Shit, it's the fan, you know? All right, here we go.
You'll have to explain something to me. I went to have a look in your cell.
You did what?
And I found a stash of old jewelry in there. The seal of confession is sacred to you. But what about your vow of poverty?
You don't understand.
Then help me understand.
The jewelry. No. I can't tell you that.
I like how the camera angles are sometimes just random, like the main game. Okay. This is pointless. Leave. I'm gonna go to the top one.
How did you even come by that jewelry?
Honestly, that much I can tell you.
Don't lie, you stole it.
So you got it from someone? Not as a gift, I suppose. Maybe during confession?
You know I can't say any more than I have.
Well, then at least give me another hint. Where next?
No, I can't. You'll have to figure out the rest on your own.
Don't deny it or I'll tell. Oh, yeah.
If you don't tell me more, I'll have to go to the abbot.
The abbot can't help here. The only one who can release me from the obligation of silence is the sinner himself.
Wait, so someone really did steal that jewelry? And you confiscated it? Or they gave it to you during confession?
Those are your words.
This is pointless.
Look how he stood up just for the conversation. Alright. Well, that didn't work. At least right now it didn't. Is there anything back here I can actually... by looking? I'll wait. I don't want to, like, lockpick everything, right? Alright, next on the agenda, what we got here? Alright, confront. Let me actually go to the E one first. I feel like that might be... Hold on, what's the other one say? Let me also... Yeah, well, this is, like, gonna expand no matter what. Go to E, I guess. Make sure I can actually cut through here. It's like down... Yeah, it's right down here. Thing is, can I actually go through here? I'm gonna try it. We'll try it out. I love this DLC a lot.
Don't cause any trouble, got it?
I know, like, in the second DLC, you get, like, a special weapon, but this entire thing's been very story-driven, so I can't even, like, really try the weapons out right now. It's, like, more story-oriented than combat and everything. Alright, stairs to cellar. Alright, we're in the right spot. Get ready. Alright, buddy.
Your brother Crispin, right? I'm here about Yaroslav. I heard he works here as a translator.
Ah, yes. Poor Yaroslav. I pray daily for his recovery. God has blessed him with an extraordinary talent and a sharp mind. It would be a terrible loss if... But no. Such thoughts help no one. And who are you, anyway?
My name is Henry. I'm helping Master Albic in the infirmary.
Very well. What do you want to know about Yaroslav?
Could you tell me, please, where he was staying?
He has a cell in the dormitory upstairs. Go up the stairs in front of the scriptorium and turn right. Then it's the 5th cell from the door.
Thanks. I'll take a look. What exactly was Yaroslav doing here?
He's working on a translation of a book that came to us all the way from Genoa. While he was well, he spoke of nothing else. He knows Latin, Italian, and French. and thanks to his work, we have several valuable translated volumes in the library.
What book was he translating?
It's called The Decameron.
And what's the Decameron about?
I've not read it myself. I'm not as well versed in Italian as Yaroslav. I was waiting for him to finish the translation, but he spoke of it as a groundbreaking work of indescribable value. He even believed it might one day uplift the Christian people beyond their worldly suffering. He was so excited he barely ate or slept, just kept working. I thought it best to let him focus solely on the translation and assigned his other duties to others.
Where did Yaroslav work?
Here in the scriptorium, of course. You'll find his usual place right by the entrance. But be careful, he's got something unfinished there. He's spent so much time on it that it must be nearly done by now. It'd be a shame to ruin it just before completion.
Don't worry, I'll be careful. Who here knew Yaroslav best?
Most likely, Brother Celestine. He helps with copying books too, though he doesn't have nearly the same talent.
Celestine, you say? I should speak to him. Thanks. That's all I needed.
Till we meet again.
Alright, let's see. We got more things popping up. Let's see. Check belongings. Speak with the monk. Okay. Well, one's right here. Wait. This is the book they were talking about. Okay.
It's almost empty. What was Yaroslav working on all those days?
Very peculiar. Okay. Where's the next thing? L's going out there. Okay, got you. I think it's cool this game keeps adding stuff to it, right? Wait. This should be the right spot, or is it not? What does this even say? Hold on. Check the belongings. Okay. Wait. Let's just say sit. Okay, we're good there. I don't see anything else. There's like nothing in here. Am I in the wrong area? Huh. How does it say we're like in the search area? It does have like the icon right here. A little to the left. Unless it's above me somewhere. I really don't know. It is above me. Look at that. Okay, right above us. Thing is, how do I get up there? I saw a guard earlier like looking down at us, but getting up top, I'm really not sure yet, so... How do I get up top? I feel like the way this game's kind of going, let me double check the actual journal. It's like I want to do everything that I'm seeing in front of me, but I feel like the side quest, helping Maddie, I want to do that as well, although it's like technically not really part of this actual DLC. Man. Let's try like getting up here. I really don't know. But then again, the actual icon shows like the room we were just in. Which is odd because... I don't know. Maybe it's not upstairs. Because right now it's showing us like on the same level as us, but I'm really not sure if I went like the wrong room. Or is there one next to it? We can go upstairs. Here we go. This has to be it right here. Yep, we're in the right area. Okay, go ahead and close this. Thank you very much. Lockpick medium. It is time. Mouse and keyboard, baby. All right, here we go. Very nice. Old cellar plans. Hold on.
Plans of the cellars? What did he need those for?
I'm going to close this just in case. Hold on, can I check my inventory and see if I have... Alright. Didn't really help me much. Don't mind me. Just snooping around. Alright, we got K over here, which is... Speak with the monk. Okay. How do we actually get over there, though? It looks like that. Well... Does this actually go up and around, like, through that? The guy took me there earlier, but... Hold on, let's see what this goes. Is it back in the exact same area? All right, up here to the left. That's right. Here we go.
Hail,
Mother of Mercy. What do you know about Brother Yaroslav? The librarian said you knew him better than anyone.
That's right. We joined the monastery at the same time and just got on somehow.
How does Yaroslav spend his time when he's not in the scriptorium?
Why are you even asking?
Master Albik put me up to it. He's treating him now. He said it might help if we knew more about Yaroslav.
I see. And how is he? Is the treatment working?
Not doing well. He'll pull through. I don't know.
Honestly, I don't. I'm no physician.
I understand. I'll just keep praying for him then. What did you want to know?
How does Yaroslav spend his time?
Same as all of us. Work, prayer, studying the scriptures, and sleep. Yaroslav is completely immersed in his books. He's currently translating a new one from Italian. It's called the Decameron. He often stays in the scriptorium late into the night because of it. Shows up for morning prayers with his hands, sometimes even his nose, stained with ink.
That's interesting. Okay. Got the little icon there next to it.
Really? Crispin told me how hard-working Yaroslav is, but he's barely translated anything from his latest book.
What makes you say that?
Well, simple. The book is still lying in the scriptorium, and when I opened it, it was practically empty.
That's... You must be mistaken.
Why don't you believe me?
I do. I just don't want you going around and slandering Yaroslav left and right.
That's really not my aim. But I think I might be onto something. I just don't yet know what. And if you won't tell me anything, I'll probably have to ask the librarian again.
Wait. Don't say anything to Crispin.
Oh? And why not?
Because he simply wouldn't understand. Oh dear. Promise you really won't tell anyone.
Word of honor. Now talk.
All right. I just hope Yaroslav forgives me. One night, he accidentally woke me. The door to his cell creaks horribly. I already suspected his translation was taking oddly long, so I followed him that night. At first, it looked like he was heading to the scriptorium, but after he went down the stairs, he turned right and went down into the cellars. But when I went in after him, I couldn't see him anymore. I lost him in the dark.
I mean, why don't you tell me?
There's just one more thing I'd like to know. Has Yaroslav spoken to Brother Stephen recently? About confession, maybe?
I don't think so. Yaroslav doesn't neglect prayer or fasting, but he only rarely resorts to confession.
So you mean he sins, but avoids confessing it?
He hardly sees anything as sin. How can I put it? He chose a life of asceticism, but he's not afraid to live. He once said, "Why would God create the world if he didn't want man to discover it?"
And you've no idea where he might have gone?
Not a clue. As far as I know, it's just barrels of wine down there. And empty wine barrels.
Why didn't you want to tell me?
Because I just don't want Yaroslav to get expelled from the monastery.
Just for going to the cellar? That doesn't mean anything.
What if he was meeting someone down there? Someone no one's supposed to see him with.
What, like a woman?
Well, I once saw him standing in the monastery doorway with some wench, and they looked like they were having a grand old chat.
And where exactly did you lose him? In the cellars?
In the corridor leading to the scriptorum, at the passage to the stairs to the lower level.
The wench you saw Yaroslav with, was her name Blazhena? Because she's now in the infirmary with that same illness.
I don't know. I was mainly looking at Yaroslav. I don't even know any of the maids by name.
That's enough for now.
We got some intel there. Not a lot, but we got something there. Okay, search the cellar. Right next to us. Like how the plot just keeps thickening. It's like a lot of moving parts. We're gonna break the case. I can feel it. It like highlights this too, which is weird. But it's like below us, so how do we actually... Where's the entrance point? Maybe it's... Oh, I see some stairs going down right there. Maybe in front of us? Man at Arms of the Order. This is just going back up. Okay. What is this like? Hold on. What does this icon show? Stairs to cellar. That's right. Okay. What does it actually show really quick? All right. That's the right one. M. Yep. That's it right in front of us. I can't really tell, like, where this... It's not in here, obviously, but... Where exactly this icon's at, because it's, like, right in here somewhere. Unless you can take a turn right here. Maybe go down? Yep, here we go. Let me close the door. Or no? Get that torch out. We're vibing.
This must be where Yaroslav got lost when Celestin followed him. There's wine in the air. Someone must have spilled a cask. Someone's walked through the spilled wine.
Very interesting. About to break this case wide open. Wine. We got a lot of, Man, this is a massive area. Wait a minute. Might actually been on here for a while now that I think about it. This is a very massive area. What in the world? Nighthawk? Oh, yeah. Not going to pop that now, but if it becomes nighttime, I may. Makes everything brighter. A lot brighter. That's just going back up. Okay. Nothing to examine? Hold on, open. Back up again. That's out of the area. Never mind. Okay, we got our bearings at least. Everything's in front of us. We got over here, or... I'll go left side, maybe. It just seems like there's like another exit. We got the one here, and we got the one all the way over there. So, the icon's this way. I'm trying to make my way over there first. This has to be it, right? Nothing there. It's almost like the actual icons here. Maybe like the actual thing is not... Because we're still like technically in the area. It's not exactly where the actual icon is. Lockpick very easy. I mean, let's do it. Another exit? It is. Okay, we're good. So the area is not that big. And what is even down there? Water? Looks like a liquid. Okay. I mean, this looks very peculiar. Here we go. Take all that. That's what we do, baby. I don't see anything else. I'm looking everywhere, like any kind of inspect type thing, you know, anything. Nothing here. Let's just go like area to area, I guess. It can't hurt, right? Already checked all this. Dead end here. I mean, once we have all the actual like things examined, then he'll be like, wait, can I actually go back there? Oh, I can. Interesting. And we got a door and a ladder. Wait, the ladder goes to nothing. All right, find the key. Is there somebody back there? Try to open the door.
Can't open this door without a key.
How do we find the key then? Find the key. It doesn't actually give us any kind of way to get it. Hold on. Find the key. I felt like I had a key earlier, but it was like for something else. So, man, how do we actually find this then? Maybe I just go back to the other thing now. Maybe there's a key down here. I really don't know. I'll look around a little bit. It can't hurt. There's like at the exit. Okay. Man, I feel like without the key, we're not going to actually get much intel. Reception hall's right there. Man. How do I get the key then? I'm going to double check really quick before we get out of here. Because you never know, right? It could be like hidden somewhere on the ground or hidden wall maybe. I really don't know. Like, this looks kind of important. I'll take some of this. Actually, I'll take all this. Why not? It could also be in a very obvious spot. But then again, I don't know. It doesn't actually have, like, an icon here. It just has, like, no letter, essentially. Which makes me think, like, maybe... Let me just double check back here one more time. I could have dropped it next to the door or something. I really don't know. I thought for a minute go up, but then it's like, you can't. Try to open the door. It's like somebody on the other side of that, though. I think I see a person, but I can't be sure. Yeah, I see somebody. Wait. Nothing. All right. Well, I guess let's just get out of here. We'll go up top and kind of just, like, examine the other thing we actually have available right now, and then kind of go from there. How did my armor get broken? Or not broken, but just, like, damaged. Alright, what is next? Let's see, we got A over there, which is the matted thing. Okay, confront. Yeah, let's do that really quick. Can I take this? I gotta get this key. It's gonna kill me if I don't get it. I can feel it. How's it going? I can't talk to him. You know, my goal is to play for an hour, and then I'm just, like, still here. This is what this game does to me. I absolutely love it. Can't get enough.
Lord be with you.
Are we in the right area? They're right there. Before I actually confront, save my game just in case. Where are you going? Come here.
I know you're watering down the monastery wine.
I beg your pardon?
Don't act like you didn't hear. You know exactly what I meant.
You feeling all right? Maybe you should lie down.
I saw your cellar.
What? But no one's allowed down there.
And I know exactly why. Now we're gonna have a little chat.
All right. But not here. Come with me, if anyone heard you.
Not going anywhere. Where are we going?
Where are we going?
To the hop field. There's no one there now. No one will hear us.
Fine. let's go. But don't try anything.
I'm not stupid.
Like I was like blocked by that the whole time. It was funny. It's like I was talking to the pillar or whatever. I just love how alive this game feels. Like some open world games kind of like this. It just feels kind of like dead a little bit. This is like always got something. Probably gonna play for a little bit longer and just kind of take a little break, but I've been playing for a lot longer than I was expecting. The story's just kind of got me right now. I want to see what happens. But then again, it may be like up to me, like actually, if there's like multiple endings, I really don't know. So if you want more of this, let me know. I would love to go all the way. A little short series to kind of end off the year with this game. Not really the year, but the last DLC for it. Hopfield. Well, we're here now. If he tries to fight me, I mean, I don't have a weapon, so... Hold on, let me check my armor really quick. Like, what's going on with my, Do I have anything on me that's... Let's just check. Yeah, it would be only like the stuff for this, because it's like anything that's got that yellowish orange. Oh, this right here. That's probably what it is. Can I... Oh, I don't know. Does it really matter? It's just shoes, right? I may actually have an item for that, though. Let me just double check. This would be like other. Let's see. Would it be considered armor? Nothing to actually fix that. Okay, blacksmith, cobbler's kit. Tailor, maybe? Marksman kit, gunsmith, obviously nothing. This has got to be it right here. Cobbler's kit, here we go. Now we shouldn't have that symbol anymore, right? That's my guess, but I could be wrong. This game's very manual, so maybe I got it right, maybe I didn't. I don't know. Hey, it's gone, nice. It's all it takes. Get the alcohol symbol from all the saving I've been doing. I kind of stocked up a lot before the DLC, just so I could, like, be ready.
I don't want to shout here.
So, what have you got to say about the wine?
Me? Nothing. And I'll make sure you don't say anything either.
Very hard. Hold on. Strike a deal. And what if I don't keep quiet? Yeah. I feel like this one's going to fail no matter what.
And what if I don't keep quiet?
Oh, you will. One way or another.
Either of these is going to be a fighting type thing. I don't have a weapon, though.
That stick doesn't frighten me.
You haven't had a good hiding in a while, have you?
No, I haven't. And do you know why?
I don't, and I don't care. Defend yourself. To hell with you!
I don't have a weapon. I need something. Hold on. There's a weapon out here somewhere I can actually use. Nope, that's a shovel. I'm gonna check my inventory really quick. I'm getting attacked here. Man, it's all just like, I don't have anything. Ow! I got no way to, like, defend myself. It's gotta be like a sword or something I can use. This is gonna keep hitting me. Nope. Does this even work if I'm, like, not...
Take
that! Maxed out.
For the cross!
Hand-to-hand combat, baby. That's all I got. I'm about to die. Like, does defending myself even work here? I did it. All right, we're good. That was rough.
All right, enough. I clearly misjudged you.
I'd say so.
What do you want from me?
I don't want the axe.
Why did you lie to me about Blazena? About her stealing?
What's Blazhina got to do with all this anyway? Did that bitch tell you something?
She didn't say a word, because she couldn't. She's barely alive. And anyway, why would she tell me anything?
Because she figured it out too. One time I forgot to lock the cellar door behind me and she caught me at it.
So that's why you lied about her? So no one would believe her if she gave you away? You're a right bastard, you know that?
Go to hell.
They say you were rummaging through her chest. And you took something.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Don't deny it. They saw you. So what did you take?
Well, this key.
Hand it over. Why did you take it in the first place? Do you even know what it's for?
It's for the monastery cellar.
You mean your cellar?
No, it's the key to the cellar under the monastery.
But how would Blazhina get something like that? Women aren't even allowed in the monastery.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Christ. And that's all you know?
That's it, I swear.
All right, I believe you. Now get out.
Wait! Promise me you won't tell the abbot about the wine. He'd have me hanged, or kicked out if I'm lucky. But if I stay here at the monastery, I could be useful to you.
How useful?
As the steward, I can get all sorts. Lockpicks and other handy things.
I won't report to you. I don't know what to do here. Because I might report him, I don't know. I know snitches get stitches, but I'll think about it.
We'll see. I'll think about it. But now clear off.
Reputation lost, that's fine. Alright. Get the key at least. Alright, search the hidden room in the cellar. It's all the way up to R now. That's crazy. Talk about branching within branching. I mean, that's insane. I need to heal up, though. I gotta sleep it off, but I can't, because it's like, you can't, look at this. You can't delay, no time to lose. I should wash the blood off me, though. Just in case. Alright, how far away are we going? Nowhere near here. Alright, here we go. Back over here. Here we go. I'm excited for this because this has been one quest. Heard this entire DLC was just like a few quests, and I'm like, it's gotta be very short, but it's like, this has just been one. We had like the introduction one, and now this one. That's funny. Way to get back underground, too, so... I'm wondering, hold on. It's right over here. All right, here we go.
God bless you.
Full sprint, baby. Hold on. Oh no, where was the spot I saw? Wasn't back there. I think I passed it. Kind of going quick, but back in here. Hop behind something. No, it's not over here. Nope, I've already looted that. This is also like a dead end area. It's like an escape area. Okay. Might have went past it. No. Here it is. I keep thinking like the wine stuff I see on the ground is like blood, but it's not.
What the? Hey! How did you get in here? And who are you?
I should be the one asking you. Do you even know how I found this place?
No, I don't.
They say one of your brothers used to sneak in here. And one of the maids had a key to the door, too. You see where I'm going with this?
Oh, no. You've got it all wrong.
I like the top one.
Calm down. I'm not judging anyone. Both of them are seriously ill now. I'm just trying to help.
Christ's precious passion. May the Lord forgive us.
Forgive you for what? And who even are you?
Wojtek. We were writing a book here. All of us.
What book are you talking about? You don't mean the Decameron?
Oh no. Yaroslav finished that one long ago.
Everyone I've talked to thinks Yaroslav is still working on it. Why didn't he tell anyone?
When Yaroslav started translating the Decameron, he soon realized what it was really about. He became afraid that if Brother Crispin, or, God forbid, the abbot, found out, they'd forbid him to continue the translation. They might even have the book destroyed. What a loss that would be. So once he'd finished the translation, he hid it down here instead.
So Yaroslav was working on something new down here?
The Decameron left a strong impression on him. He decided to write a book of his own, in the same spirit, to celebrate what is as valuable to man as love, or the spiritual life. He later asked Brother Ernest and me to work on the book together.
And what exactly did Yaroslav want to write about?
About humor, wit, laughter. About everything that can make a person laugh.
Why would someone write about that, of all things? I thought books were meant to be about...
Something lofty?
Well, something like that.
Yaroslav believed that a sense of humor could help a person in hard times just as much as strong faith could.
Isn't it blasphemy? I mean...
Those are strong words, especially from a monk. Some might say it's not far off blasphemy.
Yaroslav didn't put laughter on the same level as God. On the contrary, he saw it as a precious and wise gift from our Lord. But as you say, not everyone would understand his thinking, especially among the brothers. That's why we met and worked in secret. Sometimes we'd write all night, other times we'd get into heated debates. And sometimes we just tried to outdo each other with witty sayings.
So basically you were sitting down here telling jokes all night?
Among other things, but mostly we were working.
Go on then. Tell me one of the jokes you came up with.
Now? All right then. All right. Here's one. Do you know why monks lie down in the meadow among the sheep? Because they're waiting for the good shepherd.
I mean, Miles will just do another one, right?
Tell me another one.
How does an astrologer flag down a wagon?
No idea.
By his sign.
Tell me another one.
What do you call it when someone robs a storeroom full of pulses, but then repents and puts everything back? Appeasement.
All right, that's enough. I'd like to ask you something else. Who helped write your book?
Me, obviously Yaroslav, and Brother Ernest, and also Blazina.
Man, there's a lot of dialogue here. Okay, you don't feel ill. I'm gonna ask that one first.
And how are you feeling, anyway? Are you all right?
Yes, at least for now.
No symptoms? Weakness, rash, fever, anything?
Nothing like that, I swear.
If you start feeling bad, report to the infirmary at once. Understood?
Of course.
And what was Blazina doing here? She's a maid. She probably can't write. And women aren't allowed in the monastery, are they?
I didn't get it at first either. Why Yaroslav brought her here. If anyone had found out, the abbot would have thrown us all out. But I soon understood. Humor isn't just for the educated or wealthy, let alone just for men. Laughter belongs to everyone. How could we grasp its breadth with just our limited experience?
So, this isn't about any sin? Blazina's just... funny?
More than that. Her laughter, sense of humor, her knack for knowing when to make a joke. It's a true gift from God.
Who exactly is Ernest? I don't think I've met him.
One of the older brothers. He's in charge of all the building and repairs in the monastery.
And do you know if he might have fallen ill, too?
No idea. But now that you mention it, I haven't seen him for a while. And when I think how Yaroslav and Blazina are doing...
I'd best go and check on him myself. Where's his cell?
It's one of those under the abbot's quarters. The middle one on the right, if you're facing from the courtyard.
What about the elder confessor, Stephen? Was he never part of this?
He's got nothing to do with it. He doesn't know a thing, unless someone slipped up during confession.
Where did you say Brother Ernest's cell is?
It's one of those under the abbot's quarters. The middle one on the right, if you're facing from the courtyard.
How long have you been meeting here?
Since the start of summer.
So at least 30 days?
Roughly. I don't remember exactly. Sorry.
I've heard enough. I'll go and check on Ernest now.
Wait. What about me? What's going to happen to me?
I told you, if you're not feeling well, go to the infirmary. Albic will take care of you. Don't worry.
I meant our book. Please, don't tell the abbot about it. We weren't doing anything wrong, but if he found out, he'd throw us out.
Won't say a word, not promising anything. I'm gonna go with the middle one here.
Well, I have to tell Albic that the sick spent a lot of time together, but I probably won't go into detail.
I understand. I'll pray that all the sick recover swiftly.
Man, there's a lot of moving parts. Okay, reputation lost. I don't even care about that. All right, check on. It's going to S now. Hold on. S tier, baby. Right here. All right. A little hidden area back here, at least. It's so dark. Hold on, let me get my torch out. Just in case. All right, we get out of here. Go up top. Is it just right here? Nope, next one.
Look out!
Look out, what do you mean? Scaring me like that. Oh my goodness.
I'm too late. Rash. Same as the sick in the infirmary. He died sooner, so he must have been the first to catch it.
Rob? I don't want to take any stuff. I'm good. Lockpick very hard. Oh, man.
Some building plans. Looks like a church. And underneath, probably a crypt? I should tell Albic about this.
Wait. Strong fire. Hold on, let me take some of these, though. Don't mind if I do. That'll be all, I guess. All right, let's go back.
Greetings.
Don't mind him, he's just sleeping.
What did I do to you?
No, all the way up to you. Man. There's so many moving parts. It's actually insane. What has happened? Game must be loading something? I really don't know. Go this way a little bit more. Oh, let me save my game really quick. It's been a minute. Just in case.
I found another infected.
You're not the only one. While you were gone, they brought in several more. So, where's your sick man?
With the Lord now. I found him too late.
Lord have mercy. Do you at least know who it was?
One of the monks. His name was Ernest.
That's the second death today. Let's hope it's the last. The confessor's dead. Old Stephen.
Really? So he died before I could even, like, bring him the flowers or anything. Granted, he was kind of at a standstill with me, right? Don't blame yourself.
Don't blame yourself. I'm sure you did everything you could to help him.
We tried, but sometimes there's just nothing we can do. At least we know he's no longer suffering. And what about you? Did you find out anything about the others who are sick? Do they have anything in common?
I found some jewelry in Stephen's cell. It looked quite old.
Jewelry? Where would he have got that from?
He might have stolen it. But given how strict he was about the seal of confession, it doesn't seem likely. Maybe someone else stole it, but guilt caught up with him, and he gave it to Stephen during confession.
Maybe. But surely we'd have heard about such a theft by now. Unless...
They stole it from someone who can't tell anyone anymore. Do you think we've got a murderer here?
I've no idea. It's all just guesswork.
I found out that Ernest, Yaroslav and Blazhena were meeting regularly. There's a secret copying workshop in the cellar.
A secret? But why? And what in God's name was she doing there?
I feel like if I tell him everything, I mean, I should do that, right? But I also said I would kind of keep everything on the down low for other people, but I don't know.
Well, it's a long story, but I know for sure they were meeting down there. Those three from the infirmary, and the overseer I found dead.
Very well. I believe you. That explains why those three got infected. Do you think it happened in their workshop? Did you notice dampness, mold, any strange smell or bad air?
Nothing like that. It was damp, but the air was otherwise clean.
In that case, someone must have brought the illness to them.
But who?
Probably Ernest. If he died first, it would make sense.
Or maybe the illness just killed him faster because he was older. Like the confessor.
That's possible too.
So, what are we going to do now?
We'll go to the abbot. You, Zacharias, and I. This is getting out of hand, and the number of sick keeps rising.
To the abbot? Right now?
You think waiting will solve anything?
You've all come. That can't mean anything good.
The truth is, more are falling ill and the infirmary's filling up fast.
We're trying to give them all they need. But soon there'll be no beds, and they'll have to lie on the floor.
How many have died?
The old confessor, Brother Stephen.
And Brother Ernest, too.
Ernest?
He died in his cell. No one even knew he'd fallen ill.
So, it started then.
Ernest wasn't treated. Even mild illness can be deadly without care.
And Stephen's age didn't help either.
When the Black Death last swept the town, it also started slowly. The old, the sick, those no one missed were the first to die. And then we couldn't even bury the dead in time, let alone give them the last rites. Now, the Lord is punishing us for it.
We do have some good news. With Henry's help, we might soon uncover where the infection's coming from.
I'm worried about this because... what do I do here? Right? Then this is a very tough choice. I feel like this is going to, like, make or break everything, but... I could try this, I mean... But it just makes no sense to do this, right? What do I do? I'm going to just keep it hidden. I'm going to try this. Maybe I fail it, we'll see.
We know that Brother Yaroslav and that maid both met with Ernest. So the illness must have spread between them.
They all met? Even the maid? Why?
Well, I didn't mean they were all together at the same time. Just that both Yaroslav and Blazhena had encounters with Ernest.
Why would a maid be meeting with Ernest? That makes no sense.
Ernest never left the monastery grounds.
He did, in fact. Fairly often. He was one of the few allowed out for work reasons.
Then they must have run into each other by chance, somewhere outside.
Very well, then.
Just breathing the same foul air as someone infected for a while puts you at risk.
And since I found Ernest already dead, we believe he's the one who brought the sickness among the others. If he was the first to die, then he must have been the first to catch it, right?
But where did he catch it?
I don't know yet, Father. But I have certain suspicions.
I found plans on him. What's his job?
I found building plans in his cell. Looked like a floor plan of the church.
That means nothing. Ernest oversaw all construction work in the monastery.
And what had he been working on lately?
He'd been supervising repairs in the church. A floor had collapsed above the crypt recently. He was assigning tasks to laborers and overseeing the work.
Which crypt do you mean?
Some important nobles are buried there. But most of all, it's the tomb of my predecessors. May their souls rest in peace.
That might be the source of the foul air. The illness could have spread from the exposed crypt.
We shouldn't go in there. Oh, man. I feel like if anybody should go, it should be Henry, right? I feel like I got that plot armor, you know?
I ought to go into the church and inspect everything thoroughly. Especially that crypt.
That's not a good idea. If the illness is really spreading from there, no one should go in.
I understand your concern, Zacharias. But Henry is right. At this point, it's just a supposition, and we must put it to the test.
Enough. What nonsense is this? No one's going into that crypt. The disease is spreading. The infirmary is full. We've already got 2 dead.
Father, I understand you're afraid, but...
Afraid? I'm not afraid. I bear responsibility for the whole monastery, for every living soul. And it's my God-given duty to do everything I can to protect them from the plague.
Father, wait. Just give us a day. 2 at most. I'll just find out where the sickness came from.
You won't get another hour. The monastery is to be sealed. No one goes in, no one comes out. All the monks are to withdraw to their cells.
What about us? You want to keep us here against our will?
I don't want to, but I must. And at the same time, I humbly ask for your help. Believe me, you'll be repaid when the time is right. You came to me with a certain request. Help me, you may consider it granted.
It's for the best, Albec. Even if it turns out not to be the plague, it's still a deadly illness. And we're within sight of the town. If it spreads to Kuttenberg, it'd be a disaster.
I know. But as you wish. I'm sorry, Henry. But I'm afraid we have no choice.
Tibi Domine, fratrum nostrum, humiliter commendamus, ut quem in hac vita mortali, immenso semper es prosecutus amore, nunc manis omnibus liberatum, et requiem in gredi iubias sempiternam. Tuam ergo clementium deprecamur, ut via prima iam transierunt, illum in paradisum tum begnine perducus, ubi neque luctus, neque clamor, neque dolor erit ultra. Sed pax et gaudium, Filio tuo et Spiritus Sancto in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
What now?